on time today, so bear with me as we get everything going. Are we good? We are. Fabulous. Okay, we are live across Instagram. Hello, everyone watching on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm joined by Laura today from Stahls Europe, and this is the first time that we've done a joint live together. So very, very exciting. How are you today, Laura?
I'm good. Thanks for having me today.
No, thanks for joining us. We're super excited.
Well, definitely. I'm very excited. We launched 2 brand new products. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just turning my volume up a bit so I can hear you. Yeah, super exciting. So we've been teasing this live to all of you watching for around 2 weeks now, and we have been, teasing you a bit with what's coming. And I'm very excited that we're finally here doing this video. If you haven't already guessed, we are launching heat transfer vinyl today and 2 brand new versions of that. So I kind of need Beth to throw me the product because I don't have it. Where's she gone? Okay, we're good. We're about to reveal our new products. So yeah, we're launching 2 brand new heat transfer vinyls today. And if you have already guessed in our Instagram comments, we did put a comments box up and ask people to guess what they are. And I don't think we had anyone confirm the right vinyl. We'll do another check in a minute. But the 2 new vinyl products that we're launching are... That was seamless. I'm very happy about that, sorry. So these are the products we're launching, and I'm going to open them live today for you. So the first product we are launching when it comes to our brand new heat transfer vinyls, this is very exciting. We're unboxing them for the first time. We have got brand new glow in the dark heat transfer vinyl. Look at this color. That is actually insane. That yellow is stunning. So we've got 5 different glow-in-the-dark colours, including and also a white/lime version. So 6 in total for glow-in-the-dark. And I've also got the pink one here to show you as well, because this is gorgeous. I absolutely love this colour. And Laura is going to be demonstrating the glow for you today. So she's going to be fusing with her heat press. Do you want to talk a little bit about glow, Laura, while we're here?
Yeah, sure. So we added 5 new colors to the product range, which is yellow, orange, pink, and blue. Here, 1 t-shirt fused with neon blue. Yeah, it's super easy to cut and read. Some of you maybe already tried out our first version of glow in the dark, the regular color, which was also super easy to fuse and to cut, and this one is the same. You can fuse it with 150 degrees, 10 seconds. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool product, and I love the fact that we've added all of the colors in as well, because the classic white glow in the dark that does go a liney color when it's in the dark is really, really cool, but these colors just take it to the next level. So like I said, there's 5 of them. We have got an example, and we are going to dim all of the lights at some point during this live and show you the glow in the dark effect. But we're going to do everything with the lights on first so that we can show you everything with proper lighting. So product number 1 is glow in the dark HTV. Super exciting. And product number 2 in this mystery box is soft foam heat transfer vinyl. So I'm actually wearing it today. There are 2 different finishes when it comes to soft foam. You've got the smooth version, which is what I'm wearing today, and then you've also got a textured option. And Laura's got some more colours available for you to see on her side, but we've got 1 of each in our Stahls box here today. So we've got.
So those ones are the textured, and those ones are the smooth colors.
Perfect. Yeah, so I mean, I love the finish of this because the soft foam HTV is between 560 and 600 microns thick. So it is a lot thicker than your standard sports film or even glow HTV. So it does give that extra raised effect. but it's not quite as thick as like High Build 3D. So it's like a nice in between. It's really comfortable to wear. It's got a really nice, soft, smooth finish. It's matte as well, which is great. And the textured option as well. I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera, but it has got the ever so slight like little lines going on in there. Do you need to focus that? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so really, really love this. And there are 7 textured colours and there are 8 smooth colours. So 15 in total, which is super, super cool. And we are going to demo them for you today, obviously. But as I say, we have got some fused samples here. So this is the soft foam. There we go. I'll show Instagram first. So you can see there, it has got that raised effect. Looks absolutely brilliant. We'll just show the main camera for a second. There we go. So yeah, that looks absolutely brilliant. And this camel color, which I am wearing today, looks absolutely fantastic on like a darker garment, like the gray I'm wearing, but also on this more light neutral color. So it's a great universal color. And then we've also got our glow in the dark.
So I have the textured one.
Pardon? Nice. That's a gorgeous design. I really like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a textured mint.
Pardon?
That's a textured mint.
Textured mint looks great, yeah. I really like the effect of the texture. I think it's really cool. So, Laura, do you want to take, so we promised everyone we are going to do some applications in this video. So do you want to kickstart it with the glow heat transfer vinyl that you've got? I see we've both got the same heat press set up behind us.
Yeah, I think so too. I also have the fusion set up. And yeah, sure, I can start. I prepared one hoodie with the neon pink, so we can fuse it. But unfortunately, I cannot put the camera closer, so you have to bear with me.
That's okay. I can see what you're doing.
So, yeah, we have like a rose hoodie with the
Select her and it'll do it.
glow in neon pink,
No.
which we can fuse.
The threadability on that press makes it so much easier.
So I'm just gonna get a cover sheet as well. And right now I'm using the fusion in the draw out mode, but you can also use it as a swing away press. You just have to pull the pin here at the side of the heat press.
How long are we fusing glow for?
I'm fusing it for 10 seconds with 150 degrees.
Cool.
And you can peel it like a warm peel. So you don't even have to wait till it fully cools down, which is very so. I'm not sure if you can see it.
Amazing. Oh, you've gone for the pink.
Yeah.
I love that. That looks
nice
fantastic.
close up there.
Yeah.
That looks stunning. And it's a really nice soft finish as well. So you can achieve like this speciality effect without having something, really stiff and uncomfortable on the garment. It's really soft, really thin, and it glows as well, which is great.
Yeah, and it glows very, very bright in its color. And it's so easy to weed. It seriously feels like butter. It's amazing.
Yeah. The peel on it is so satisfying. I love a warm peel because you get you don't have to sort of rush it out of the press and like peel it straight away. You can take your time and you have a look at it, but then you still get that satisfying, smooth, warm peel when you peel the carrier away.
Yeah, exactly.
Is now a good time to do our dark glow reveal?
I feel like we should do our dark glow reveal. Yeah, so if everyone can just bear with us for a second, what we're going to do is turn all of the lights off, which is the first time we've ever done this on a live, so this might look ever so slightly odd, but we're going to attempt to show you, okay, there we go, there go the lights. We're going to attempt to show you what glow in the dark looks like. So as you can see here, I can see it on Instagram really well. This is our glow-in-the-dark yellow heat transfer vinyl. How cool is that? So bearing in mind there are no lights on in this room right now, absolutely none. You can see there's like a little bit from the window. Yeah, you know. Oh, there's a flash, Beth.
I'm ruining the glow, sorry.
Yeah, so it's not focusing very well on there, is it?
We're in different conditions here.
Yeah, the camera's not used to it. So as you can see, yeah, there's a tiny bit of light coming through from that window behind me, but we're really close up to the cameras and we've tried to block most of it out. And yeah, you can still see pretty much. You can see
the effect so good. It glows very brightly.
That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can everyone see?
One sec. The camera's trying to take pictures. There we go.
Perfect. So yeah, really cool glow-in-the-dark heat transfer vinyl. Absolutely love it. You can see on the rolls on Instagram as well. That is glowing. Look at that. That's so cool.
Right, you ready?
Right, lights are going back on, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Magic. There we go. Everyone can see. Okay, right. Let's put this over here. We should have also done this teddy bear one. That would have been cool. Okay, what time are we on? It's 12:15. Okay, so I think next up we should do the soft foam application. So I'm going to use the exact same heat press that Laura did, just to show you, universal across both Europe and the UK. This is the first time that we've done a product launch across Europe and the UK as well. So very exciting times. I'm going to fuse 2 different soft foams for you today. One, I'm going to do the textured finish so that you guys can see it up close. So we've got it in the light blue here. We're going to demonstrate this. But then also I've got the smooth camel, but I really want to show you guys like the detail that you can achieve with this, because even though it is a raised finish and it is that bit chunkier, you can still get, detail with this design. I wouldn't go really thin, but it's definitely not one of those, you have to keep the designs really bold. Like we've done a couple of slightly smaller designs here and they still look fantastic, and you can still get the effect of the texture in there as well. So I'm going to show you both of those. And also, I just want to highlight how cool this colour combo is. So the light blue on a light blue garment, I think that tone on tone like colour blend is really cool. I absolutely love doing effects like this. It's very retail.
That's really cool. Soft foam is just the perfect material also for caps or thicker garments. I can also show you some. Not sure if you can see it.
I love
here. Yeah. And this one is the textured one. And you can also print it on like a waist bag. And that just has this really nice finish, like 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Which is just perfect for like any accessories or also caps.
Other one. There you go. I was looking at myself in the camera. I was like, it looks a bit dark. Yeah, soft foam is really great for caps. I love the dimension on it, and I love the fact that with the textured finish as well, you can still see that on caps. Like just because it's a slightly smaller design, because that texture runs the whole way through the vinyl, you get that like extra effect, which you don't get if you're using like high build and stuff like that, because it's just one soft matte finish.
Yeah, I even combined it with like sports film and then soft foam. So you have like one super thin foil and then the thicker one as like a bold outline, which is also a really nice effect to t-shirt. And here right in the middle, there's a hidden message with glow. So basically glow printed on top of sports film. So yeah, when you go into the dark, then the hidden message reveals, which is, I think, a very cool idea. And then
that's a genius idea.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So you could either do, like if you had a brand or something, you could have like a design, and then when you go into the dark, the brand name appears or something like that. I love that idea.
Yeah.
We have to make a video on that. That's really cool. Okay, so I'm just going to give this t-shirt a 3-second pre-press. And soft foam applies at 150 degrees for 15 seconds, and it's a cold peel. So we are going to have A couple of minutes wait time with this heat transfer vinyl. So I'll show you all again. This is the textured version. Just see if I can get this one to focus. There we go. Yeah, so textured version of the soft foam vinyl, and we're using light blue as well on this blue. It's got a slightly tacky carrier as well, which is really handy when you're placing things down. Obviously, if you're doing like a cap or something, I'd still advise using heat tape, but for the sake of a t-shirt that's, you know, flat and not moving anywhere, really handy. And then I am going to take a small sheet of release paper because, like I said, cold peel. So we just want to make sure that that carrier is not lifting up before we want it to. And I'm going to lock it down for 15 seconds. If anyone watching does have any questions for us, it doesn't just have to be about the new vinyl. If you've got any heat printing questions at all, do drop them in the comments. If you do have questions about the new vinyl, we'd also take those as well.
Well, Darren's with us. Finally, Darren, you're 17 minutes late.
What are you playing at, Darren? Okay. Removing the t-shirt. So as you can see, that has gone on perfectly fine. Really, really well on there. And we're just going to put it to the side for a couple of minutes to let it cool down. While we are waiting for that to cool down, I just want to run through the cutting settings for these vinyls because we get a lot of questions about it. They are on the website pages. So it's obviously available in Stahls Europe on their website, and it's also available on the Stahls UK website. All of the links will be in the description for this video. Alternatively, if you go onto either website and just search for soft foam or search for glow, they will be on there and available as of now, which is very exciting. So the cut settings will all be on there for you guys, so you don't have to remember or write it down from this live. They'll be on there for when your vinyl arrives and when you're ready to cut with it. But for those of you that are wondering what they cut at, so soft foam on a Graphtec cutter has a 45-degree blade. The force is 24 to 26. The offset is 0 and the speed is 30 centimeters per second. So it's quite a fast cut considering it's a thicker heat transfer vinyl. But in terms of the how you actually cut your vinyl, we offer you cutting guidelines. So we still always recommend that you do a test cut prior to running your whole job through. Don't just take those settings, punch them in the machine and run your whole job off. And make sure you do the test cut, read it away, make sure that it's all happy, because I did have to adjust a couple of settings on mine just to get the force right so that it weeded properly and it didn't go too far into the carrier. All of those things that people using heat transfer vinyl will be very aware of. And then glow is slightly different, obviously, because it's a much thinner heat transfer vinyl. So still that 45-degree blade, but the force is 8 to 10. And then the offset and the speed are the same. So the fact that soft foam cuts at the same speed as glow is amazing, considering that it's, 5 times thicker or whatever the metric works out to be. But yeah, also they do cut very, very quickly, but the forces are different. So always make sure you're test cutting, and the instructions will be on the website as and when you guys need them. Have I missed anything, Laura?
No, I don't think so, but I saw that someone commented on Instagram that especially soft foam is like perfectly for autumn, because there are some really nice colors also in the product range. So maybe keep that in mind if you want to add some more autumn textiles to your product range. Maybe this then is the right vinyl for you.
We've also had another comment on Instagram. Somebody has said, I've just lost it. Someone said that they want to buy a 2-in-1 machine which prints the neck and the front at the same time. So what you need for that is what we call the tag-along pattern. So if you go to either the UK or the Europe website, wherever you are, you'll be able to get a tag-along pattern. And what you're able to do with that, thank you very much. What you're able to do with this is hook your t-shirt round the front bit like so, and then you can pull your neck through here and you can print the neck label and the front print at the same time. Doesn't matter if it's a left chest print, it doesn't matter if it's a full front print, but you can do both with these, and it has that same mechanism that all the Hotronics patterns have. So you literally just lock it into place in place of your 40x50, your 28x38, whatever it is you have on your press currently. And yeah, you'll be able to do that. So very, very handy. I'm just going to check, do we have any more? There's a lot of people watching the live. Okay, no, I'm going to see if I can peel this now. I think we're good.
Okay, I'm going to make you full screen for the peel.
Okay, I'm going to do it on here so I get it right. Are we ready? Steady. Okay. Perfect. So you can see there, nothing left on that carrier. That's come away totally clean. Here is, let me fold that corner so I can grab it, the finished result. I'm trying to show both at the same time. It's really difficult. Can everyone see that? I'm going to close up on Instagram for a second so that they can all see. There we go. And then close up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
That looks...
Yeah, I think you can see it. It looks amazing.
Oh, there we go. Now Instagram can see it. I've come up a bit closer. Yeah, perfect. So that looks fantastic. And like I say, this is the same thickness to the one I'm wearing, but just with the textured finish. I do, however, want to do one more application before we wrap up today's live. We've had another question from Sarah. Is multi-layering possible? Yes, you can layer heat transfer vinyl, but it does depend which one you're layering. So you can, for example, fuse on top of sports film because it's the thinnest one, but we wouldn't recommend, for example, fusing something over the top of this one just because it's thicker. So Laura's got a great example there.
Yeah, so yeah, as Molly already said, you cannot fuse on sports film or glow, but you can combine it with sports film, basically fuse it on top of the sports film, because there you can basically any HTV in our range. So yeah, and it gives a really nice effect, especially when you go into the dark. Then the smile, you cannot see it, but the smiley face with the flower.
Exactly, yeah. So layering is absolutely possible. And to be honest, it's something we do encourage you to do, because not only does it look really cool, but it also allows you to increase the perceived value of your products, because you could probably, say you're adding, I don't know, 10 or 20p's worth of extra decoration to that product with that extra piece of vinyl. You're adding a lot more perceived value than that 10 or 50p or whatever it works out to be, and you're probably adding 2, 3, if not £5 onto that garment. So it's definitely worth doing, and it makes you stand out from competitors. You're that bit more knowledge in advance in what you can produce with your heat press. So yeah, definitely do that. But like I've always said, make sure you're testing first before you suddenly produce 10 t-shirts. Make sure you're wash pressing, stuff like that.
Yeah, and with an HTV that allows multi-layering, you basically also reduce like labor time, because you don't have to adjust your cutting file. You can just put it the other foil on top, and you don't have to change anything in your file. So that makes work a lot easier.
Exactly, yeah. Getting them matched up and getting the sizes right is probably the hardest part of layering.
And you can never match them up like 100%, so it's always a bit frustrating. And just putting it then on top is so much easier.
Exactly. And yeah, like I say, people always think it's the actual application that's the hard part, but once you know what can be layered on top of what, that part's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to do one more application, like I said, a slightly more detailed soft foam, but for this I'm going to have to use a heat printing pillow, because the garment that we're going to be applying to, not only is it quite small, this is one of the tees from the Bella Canvas Baby collection, but it also has the seams here, which we're not going to be able to isolate on this platen. So I'm just going to adjust my pressure so that it suits the pillow first. So we're just taking pressure off of this machine, because obviously we're adding quite a chunky pillow underneath. So we want to make sure our pressure is accurate. That's a new one. I haven't seen that before. Okay, that's on a 2. That works fine.
I don't know if our viewers saw that, but
the pillow just shot out of the front of the press. Never seen it do that before. That's amazing. Okay, right, we're going to insert the pillow into the t-shirt, and what this does is it just raises up that print area that you want to press on, and if there is anything, any seams on the pillow, what happens is it allows them to sink into the actual pillow themselves. So when this comes down, if these seams are still up, they'll just sink into the actual pillow, creating that even pressure. So it's a great way to increase your product range variety without actually having to, buy extra pieces of equipment. So let's pre-press this top first and foremost. We're still going with the same settings, 150 degrees, pre-press for 3 seconds. Okay, so now we've got that flat surface area. We're going to take our soft foam. So I'm going to do the smooth one this time, which matches the one I'm wearing. I'm going to do a little left chest on there, and then we are going to need some release paper again. Okay, and then we're going to apply for 15 seconds. The great thing about the Fusion IQ heat press that Laura and I are both using today is that it does have digital readout for time, temperature, and most importantly, pressure. So when you are adding different thicknesses of garments, so like t-shirts versus hoodies, or when you're adding in different accessories like these pillows, it gives you that pressure readout straight away so you know what you're at, and you've got the adjustment pressure on the top. So it makes it really, really easy to get that perfect pressure every single time, which those of you that have been heat printing for a while will know are the 3 most important parts of any application. So just going to let this one go cold, but like you can see on there, that has worked perfectly fine. It's fused nicely. We're just going to wait for it to cool before we move that carrier. Do we have any further questions?
So we have had a question come in on YouTube. I'm just trying to read that. Could you cut any of the vinyls with a Cameo cutter?
You can cut both the glow and the soft film with the Cameo, yes. The glow, I believe, is very similar to the sports film settings because it's a similar thickness. And like I said, I think we have got the settings for Cameo on the product page on the soft foam. So that is on there if you need that, yes. But you can cut them with that, yeah.
I actually cut the vinyl right before the live stream also with the Cameo, and it worked perfectly fine. So super easy. And where we had like detailed designs, I also have one example here with glow. Not sure if it's, and also like super thin lines that are possible to cut with this HTV. So
yeah, the detail that you can achieve with vinyl like that is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. And maybe also important, it's for both soft foam and glow are washable up to like 40 degrees. So yeah, now also very durable, have high wash stability.
That's where it's on max volume. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, let's peel this one and see what the finished result looks like. So again, just pulled that carrier off, completely clean. There's nothing on that. And we've got our little left chest with soft foam. Just give everyone a close-up of that finished. Looks brilliant. Amazing. So there you have it. You can do detail like this. You can do bigger, bolder prints like this. And as Laura has demonstrated with the glow.
This one. And yeah, threadability is really just such a good feature of the Fusion. Makes it so much easier to place your garment right and also to have like a flat printing surface. So we're going to use a cover sheet again and use them for 10 seconds. So try to peel the carrier in front of the camera. I'm not sure if it works, but
it's very tricky to do with one
set. But yeah, you can peel it very easily if you're not standing in front of the camera. But yeah, very easy material to work with.
I really love the fact that how glow looks even like in the daylight. It doesn't just have to, I mean, it looks amazing in the dark, don't get me wrong, but the colors are still so vibrant, even, you know, in completely normal daylight. So even if you're looking for a more fluorescent finish, then this is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like the comparison between the first like regular glow color and then the green, and how brightly the green glows in the dark. So yeah. So very nice effect, maybe for Halloween, for parties. So
yeah, Halloween I think is going to be a big one this year. Yeah. Like it's launched just in time, so we're obviously 2 months out from Halloween. So everyone's got enough time to plan what they want to do and to promote this glow product to their customers for Halloween. So if you're not already doing that, then get on that. For everybody that's just joining us, I can see Instagram, we're flicking through quite a few new people. Beth, I think we might need to change the battery in our camera because it's just died. We are going to just recap quickly the details for these new products. So soft foam, which we have demonstrated today, the one I'm wearing, we have got a 7 textured colours, and we've got 8 smooth colours, and that is 560 to 600 microns thick, so a slightly chunkier heat transfer vinyl. And then Laura, do you want to cover glow?
Yeah, so for glow we have 5 colors. It's 100 microns thick, and you can fuse it with 150 degrees, 10 seconds. Yeah, washable up to 40 degrees. And Molly, if I didn't miss anything, then I think, yeah, that basically covers the main points. And otherwise, you will find all information about both products on our website from Stahls Europe and also Stahls UK. Yeah, we will probably also upload a few videos for you to show you the effects a bit more, and maybe also sign up to the newsletter, because there we will also yeah, keep you up to date with the latest information.
Yeah, so both of these new products are available on both websites. You can purchase them by the meter, and if you order more on the UK website, if you order 5, 10, 25 meters, you get price breaks at each side. So the price goes down the more meters you order, basically. So if you want to order 1 or 2 and test it out for the first time, and then if you know it's going to be a product that you are going to be using regularly for your customers, especially black and white, then you can bulk order that and get yourself a bit of a saving as well. I think that's everything in terms of the new products I wanted to mention. So glow in the dark vinyl and soft foam raised heat transfer vinyl. The only other things I wanted to mention was that you can find the links for all these new products in the description of this video. And we also have a very exciting event coming up with Rallowise. So we're going to be doing a UK-based event. We've got one that we're doing at Rallowise HQ on the 11th of September. And we've got one that we're doing here at Stahls UK on the 12th of September. And it's called the Winter Warm-Up Event. So we're going to be covering everything you need to know about heat printing onto those winter garments and those slightly more tricky to decorate garments, right? So we've got coats, we've got the hoodies, we've got hats, we've got all of those things that, you know, beanies, gloves, that kind of thing that you want to be able to decorate and offer your customers, but you might not necessarily be 100% confident in decorating. So Rallowise and Stahls UK have teamed up for that, and we're also going to have brands like 2786, Premier Workwear, we've got Nimbus, we've got Stormtape, we've got Beachfield, so many cool brands attending and having the products demonstrated. So tickets for that are completely free, and you may be getting a free gift if you attend. But tickets are selling out fast. I think the Rallowise event is like 3/4 sold out, and I think Stahls is at almost half capacity. So if you do want to secure your spot, make sure you do that now. Beth has put the link in the comments on the YouTube. If you're on Instagram, just head to the link in our bio. Yeah, get your free tickets for that now because it's going to be a good event. Other than that, I have nothing else to add. I think we should wrap up the live here, Laura. Do you have anything else you want to add before we go?
Yeah, so for Stahls Europe, our HTVs are right now not available on our website. But we have authorized distributors all over Europe, so you can just send us an DM with your postal code, and we will then forward you the contact details of your distributor, where you can buy soft foam and glow, and of course also all other HTVs in the Cat Cut and Cat color range. And besides that, I also don't have anything to add. Thank you again for having me. It was a very exciting live stream.
No, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on with us. And this definitely won't be the first collaboration live that we do. But we're going to wrap up there, guys. So thank you so much for watching. And we will be back next Friday with another Lunchtime Live. We'll see you all later.
All right.